Hello. So, how are you guys doing today? I just wanted to come to you with a quick little video that talks about reveling in the beauty of the Lord. In Psalm 27:4, David says, "One thing I have asked of the Lord is that I will seek after, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to gaze upon the beauty of the Lord and to inquire in his temple." And David loved God, and David was a man of war. The Bible speaks about David and the life that David lived, but he also speaks about how David was a man after God's own heart, because regardless of how David lived and what David did, he always knew how he had to come back to God, and he always knew from where his help come from, and he always came back to God, and he was always focused on his relationship with God as being his most important. I think too, as a woman in this day and age, we have to really get back to being focused on what's important and where we get our security from, and that's the Lord, and not in our in what society says we should look like, or what society says we should dress like, or how society says we should feel. And I think women should do whatever they should do to what they want to do to make themselves look beautiful or feel beautiful. Whatever they want to do is fine. But I think that, especially of a mother of a daughter, I try to teach my daughter that she's beautiful exactly the way that she is, that how she was uniquely crafted and created is beautiful, is uniquely and beautiful, because there's only one her. And I think I look at society, and so much of society to me reminds me of the movie The Stepford Wives. Some of you probably don't know what that movie is because you're probably too young, but it was how all of these women in this one little town were really made to kind of look like everyone else and to act like everyone else. And that's not who we are uniquely created, divinely created to be. God did not create or design us to be in that way. We're all different, and we're all designed and uniquely created differently, even though we belong to God. And instead of trying to fit us all into one box, because we can't put God in a box, I think we should celebrate our uniqueness and learn to teach our daughters that they can find beauty in their own differences and uniqueness and celebrate it. And especially being a woman of my age, I am in my 50s, and to live my life free of, and to each his own. If you want to wear foundation and powder and all that kind of good stuff, more power to you. But I've chosen to live life free of that stuff, and to go out the world the way I came in, naked of it, and to enjoy the lines in my face when I smile. And several years ago, I had a severe viral infection that caused paralysis on this side of my face. So even when you see me smile, you'll see this side respond a little slower than the other side. And for the longest time, I just felt really insecure about it. Even like if I close my eyes, this side takes longer to close. And I just had some real insecurities just about my face and how my body was taking longer, because I hadn't completely healed. And I was told I may never completely heal. I may struggle with this paralysis. It's a mild paralysis that I have. And I may have this paralysis my entire life. And now actually it's been almost 10 years that I've had this paralysis. And it's never gone away. It's about 92%. But I've had to learn how to accept this part of who I am, that this is how I'm uniquely created. Have you learned to accept the uniqueness that God has created you to be?